I'm Brendan Keefe, live in Chopper 9. Let's get back to our live pictures of breaking news here at this plant. This is an exit sign and a door. That is a metal door. You can see those hinges there. This was quite a substantial door. Now let me show you where it is in relationship to the grain elevator over this storage tank and then all the way over there. It appears, we have no way to confirm right now, that that door came from this side of the grain elevator. So imagine it was in this area somewhere, and we see a number of missing windows and doors. So at this point it is just an assumption, but we have several windows and doors blown out on the side of this grain elevator. And then sorry for the fast camera moves because we're trying to show you the relationship here. There's the grain storage facility, and then as we tilt down and zoom in, you can see that door with the exit sign on it, clearly a door that at one time was attached to this structure. Again, a pretty safe assumption that it came off of this with some force. Now imagine employees down there working when this door flies from some 80 or 90 feet down to the ground with the force of that explosion, and also enough force to push it laterally there. Gosh, that's got to be a good 150 yards. But no one hit miraculously here when this grain elevator exploded. Also, it's not clear exactly how quickly they were able to get this fire out. It is possible they had some fire extinguishing systems already in the structure, given that grain fires are not all that uncommon. It's certainly a danger of the industry, and you can see where they might have had some sort of a fire suppression system already installed, because this fire got out very quickly. We had those early pictures of smoke shared by WCPO reporter Kareem El-Ghazar, who also shared those, but now you can see that the fire is completely out, and now all we have are the remnants of the explosion with those doors and windows blown out with quite force and quite some distance, and now you see the firefighters on the scene gathering. What I can tell you is it looks like we have a couple of ladder trucks, a heavy rescue truck. This is a classic heavy rescue truck, and now you have the firefighters gathering to make their plans. It's not clear exactly what they're discussing, what their next move is, but they're moving very deliberately, clearly not wanting to injure any firefighters, because at this point, no one is trapped, everyone is evacuated, we're told, and no one is in danger. So that gives the firefighters the time to take a little extra moment to gather and figure out what they're going to do, so they don't put firefighters in a situation where there could be a collapse with a weak floor, or there could be a secondary fire, a secondary explosion. We've heard those early reports from our reporters on the ground that there is a fear of a secondary explosion, because remember, whatever conditions there were in place at the time of the explosion could possibly still be in place, and all it would take is another spark to set that off. If indeed the grain is still in there, mixed with that fuel air mixture as we discussed before, which could cause yet another explosion. So the firefighters, very deliberate, trying to be safe here on the scene, trying to make sure no one else gets hurt, because at this point what we have is an explosion that's going to be fairly costly to clean up, but no one is headed to the hospital at this point. That's the story here from Chopper 9. I'm Brendan Keefe.
Thank you, Brendan. Amazing pictures from Chopper 9 and incredible.